I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code until I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping. I hustle while you rest. We from the clip until ain't nothing left.
It's your boy Reality Ron Bullard, man. I'm here with another episode of the Reality Run with my co-host.
Boss Hog 215 _ Reality Realm. Hey people, we are still loving the love, man. Just need a little bit more. That's all. We're trying to reach that 200,000 view thing. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. So listen, man, we're gonna start this joint off. We're gonna get right to it, man. Right to it. Yo, stop doing that. What are you doing?
No, ain't worry about that, man. Don't let that
Yo, man, come on, man. You got enough of it on, man. We already understand, okay?
Yeah, don't let that upset you, man. Go ahead, man.
I ain't put your basketball team on, but anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and start this off with like
I got you. I'm gonna do that. Don't even worry about it.
I got my joint on. I was just asking whatever. So we're gonna start this off with life topics, man. Life topics. So now this is a serious question though. Are we being poisoned with the foods and liquids that we consume? And is this the reason for the younger generation wilding out and other things that are unexplainable with the society we live in today? I'm gonna let you start this off.
You know what? Can't say for sure that that's the situation. Can't say for sure that it's not. But I will say this. There is most definitely something different going on. There's something in the air. I mean, you could blame a lot of traditional shit for why things are the way they are, especially like when you're talking about with the younger generation. You could say, oh, well, you know what? They're not raised right. They not this, they not that. And in some cases, that's spot on. But it can't be the same thing every fucking trip.
Right.
There's got to be some other things interjected into the situation as to why the shit is going the way it's going. And then, like when you sit down and you watch the news in the evening, man, it seems like every time you turn the fuck around now, there's mass shootings. It's always this shit is wild. It's got to be something. It's something to that, because now, if you think about it, right, some of the shit you used to like to eat as a kid don't even taste the same no more. Some of
the stuff is not even available.
Some stuff not even around, right? And it's crazy, man. It's like it got to be something to that, and it's really, I think anybody that was to get like ironclad proof that that's the situation, I don't think they're gonna live long. You understand? Like I think
that'd be the first time.
Well, hell yeah, it wouldn't be. And they will have uncovered some shit that a lot of motherfuckers was hoping to keep a lid on, a tight lid, and they're gonna knock the lid right off that motherfucker, and then somebody gonna come along and try to knock them off. So you gotta be careful. Even when you do get certain pieces of pertinent information, you got to be careful what you put out there, man, because sheesh, it could get real.
Honestly, bro, I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say, yeah, there is something going on, because even when you go, okay, so think about back in the day. We all took a trip to the market with our mom at some point in time, right?
No doubt.
There was no halal meat. There wasn't no garden-fed meat. It was just meat.
No doubt.
So where all this different meat come from? When did you go, I can't even take it this far or whatever. I don't per se eat it, but I have had, sometimes you're hungry, you just want to get some fast food, whatever. Church's chicken. This is what messed me up. I ordered a breast and a wing, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is my wing 10 times bigger than my damn breast?
Dang.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, that's weird.
I was even told, because I actually wound up knowing the boy who was in the back doing the frying stuff. He was like, man, don't eat that, man. I'll make you some tenders. What? What does that even mean? Look at the transformation of body types or whatever of the kids that came out when we was growing up to what they are now. Totally different. Why are these kids so much more advanced? I'm talking about by talking at age. I know a baby that's talking right, not talking, of course, but like at 11 months. I'm like, what? 10 months? What's going on here? Before it was like the 1 year mark, and then after that, whatever, then it's okay, you say dad, mama, whatever. Nah, Words is coming out now.
Okay. You know what? Now, to further the question of why some of the kids seeming like so much more advanced, and to also shed some light on that subject about your big ass chicken wing. From what I understand, they be putting they're like injecting these animals with steroids. Like, you ever go to the market, speaking of the supermarket, you might go to pick up a pack of chicken legs, and you might come across a pack of chicken legs, and every leg in that pack is big as shit.
Right.
And you like, damn, is this a chicken leg or a turkey leg? What the fuck is this?
That's the ones I stay away from. Go ahead.
Exactly. And you took the words right out of my mouth, man. Yeah. Like, that's what I was going to say. When you run across some shit like that, you be best to just kind of avoid that and leave that alone. You know what I mean? Make your way to the next pack that look halfway normal.
Exactly.
If the fucking chicken leg is all fucking big,
it's my damn forearm, shit, I don't want it.
I'm good. Yeah, that shit shouldn't be looking like no calf.
I'm good, man. Shit.
So.
But yeah. Now, all right. So let's further that point. Whatever. Let's take it a little bit deeper than that, just for a second. So they telling us it's hormones. We don't know exactly what hormones are. Well, I mean, we know what they are, but we don't know exactly what's injected into that chicken.
Sure.
We don't know exactly what's injected into that turkey, or, you know what I'm saying, into that steak or whatever. We don't know. All I know is this motherfucker is huge.
Exactly.
Like, even even if you go to even chicken wings be big as shit sometimes. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, that ain't come off no damn chicken,
bro. And you're right, because I've seen that situation crop up with buying party wings. Now, party wings ain't supposed to be but so big.
Exactly. Right.
Sometimes I bought a bag of party wings to cook up, and as I go to fry them, like, I'll pull one out, and I'll be like, the hell, that shit be like that fucking round, and it's and I'll be thinking, like, this look like a regular damn drumstick just shrunk down, like.
Right. Or even on the flip side too, they be too small sometimes. Like, what the fuck is this? Like,
sometimes they do. Yep. Sometimes they be extra small. Like,
yeah, like something you like, yo, I can't eat this. Like, come on, man. Like, fuck, am I a toddler?
Yeah. When you stop and really focus on some shit, there's a lot of question marks that arise, and it could very well be food related as to why a lot of things are the way they are out here. Like, just this morning, man, and we're recording this on a Wednesday evening. And this is what's today's date? The 20th, 21st?
No, I think it's the 21st, bro. 21st.
21st. Okay, Wednesday evening, April 21st. The morning you turn on the news, there was a shooting, a mass shooting. Somebody ended up dead and somebody else ended up shot. This afternoon, in the evening, you turn on the news, there was another shooting situation. And I'm thinking, like, yo, what the fuck is going on? See, that would explain a lot. If you found out that there actually was something being put into the food and the drinks that's making people just trip and act crazy, it would explain a lot, because it's becoming a regularity for people to just go out in the street, shoot unsuspecting people, and then turn around and shoot their damn self.
Yeah. And it's almost like, and we grew up think about it this way. I didn't grow up in this era, but I've seen the era, the tail end of it, and I've been a part of another era. The crack era was supposed to be the craziest era ever. That was a new drug introduced into society. By the government, of course. We already know that. But this is like worse. This is really worse, because you know what it is? Nobody's really getting any money off of drugs no more. Prescription drugs, but that's a whole other story. But like, crack era, everybody was getting money, but people was getting killed crazily. I mean, they wouldn't call them mass shootings back then, whatever. But now it's like, people not even killing over money. They just killing just to kill. Because I bumped into you at the market.
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to shoot everybody. Like, what?
Remember a few weeks back, it was a situation up at Philadelphia Mills where a young boy got killed.
Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah.
Now, how exactly did that kick off?
I don't know.
Because you hear shit.
I don't know. As far and my problem with the whole situation is this: that's not the first time it's happened up there. But we remember when it first opened. It was called Franklin Mills.
Yeah, no doubt.
You didn't have these type of issues, whatever. You didn't have that type of thing going down. I think what the problem is, whatever, is these young bulls who getting a couple dollars, whatever, they want to go up here and go shopping. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go up here and go shopping. You going shopping in the same places your ops is, as they call them, your ops.
And you know what? And that's exactly what I was going to say. Is see, everybody from every corner of the city migrates to that same location. And that's where you running into the problem. So like you said, you running into your ops.
Big Demo, take that shit up King of Prussia though. How much money are you really spending? You're in Franklin Mills, it's an outlet. Take that shit up KOP.
Yeah, no doubt.
See how far you get with that shit.
No doubt.
As a matter of fact, they ain't that fucking stupid or that gun-ho because you already know. I'm not making it past the exit to get to fucking 76 before I'm getting pulled over or I'm in a high-speed chase.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, I mean, I'm going to have to say, to answer the question, something's going on. Something's definitely going on, man. I don't know to what extent, but something is definitely going on.
Agreed.
All right. The next one, I'm going to start this one off because I have a personal, as I told you before, whatever, somebody that's close to me, whatever, I actually know is going through a problem with this. So what in the holy high fuck is going on with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine? Now, the person that I know actually they didn't know. They didn't get tested beforehand. They just went ahead. They had a situation going on. They had surgery, did that. They were approved by the surgeon and his, your PC, your primary care physician, PCP, to go ahead and get the shot. They wanted him to do it. So 3 days later after his surgery, now, it's not his first surgery. It's his third surgery on the same issue, whatever. That's a long story. So he goes ahead and he gets the shot. He's cool next day. Let's say if he gets on the Friday, right? Saturday, he's cool. But Saturday, he does have allergies. He started to notice, he like, I feel a little off. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know exactly what's going down. All right. Does that. And then Sunday, he can't breathe. Like shortness of breath, he can't even. I talked to him on the phone. He called me because I was calling him over the Saturday to Sunday point because we had something we had to do. And he was like, I don't want you to feel like, I'm ignoring you, but yo, bro, I can't breathe. And I'm like, what? And he broke it down to me. And I'm like, I already knew the surgery part. I knew both parts. And then when he started talking, I was like, yo, man, you need to go to the hospital. Like, so he waited. He was like, nah, let me try to, just get myself together. Overnight, couldn't do it. I just talked to him last night. He was saying his body felt like it was on fire. And he's leaving puddles of sweat in the bed. And somebody had to force feed him Motrin to bring his temperature down. And then he goes ahead and finally gets himself admitted to the hospital. That's when he gets the news. He gives them everything that was laid out for him. And they just told him, like, well, it's called COVID pneumonia. So you saying I got both? How the fuck does that happen? None of this was a problem before I got this fucking shot. So now that happens or whatever, and I just talked to him again last night. We actually was on Duo or whatever, and still really can't breathe. It's kind of scary. Still really can't breathe. He even admitted to me, he was like, yo, man, like, I thought I was going to check. Like, that's the reason why I went to the hospital. I couldn't do anything. Like, he was like, I tried to walk from my bedroom to my bathroom to use the bathroom. I'm out of breath. I got to stop for at least 2 to 3 minutes to regain my breath. And at that point, we kind of just both said, "Yo, man, that's a bad John. Like that shot is a bad John. To put you through that, that's a bad John."
Yeah, and see now, it's crazy, right? Because there's plenty of there's plenty of reasons you could be given as to why you should take either theirs or
right.
any of these vaccines that's available to the public. But when you hear shit like that, it makes you say, hey, man, you know what? I've been making it this long. I've been able to maneuver and stay afloat. I'll take my chances. You know what I'm saying? Because to know that you felt in pretty good health, you were in good health, good spirits, you were in your right state of mind, everything was cool. Then you go get one of them vaccines.
And now I have it. Like
now you got it. And now you going through it. Now you like, man, bro.
And think about a strand, nobody, because I was like, how can you have both? COVID and pneumonia don't even make no sense, yo. Like, that's two different diseases.
Well, see, now.
Well, two different strands. Like,
and that it may not be. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. I did hear that there was a different strand of COVID floating around.
Okay. All right.
You know, so maybe that's it. I don't know.
That's what they diagnosed it as.
You might notice more and more people popping up with that. And the crazy part about it is too, right, with this vaccine shit, the vaccine is only protecting you from one strand of it, as you could clearly see. So now, you know, you get the vaccine. Say you go through changes somewhat as a result of it, but you weather the storm. But now they turn right around, maybe a few weeks, maybe a month or two later, they back in your face again. You know what? You might need to get this one now to fight off this other strand.
You're not going, man. Listen, man. I don't know what y'all doing. I'm not. That's the reason I'm like, yo, I'm not even banging with it. Like,
exactly. You can't keep on pumping shit up into my fucking system,
right? Because clearly y'all don't know, and I'm not trying to figure it out with y'all. That's not happening.
My point exactly, bro. I mean, I say this to anybody, you know, that has gotten it. I pray for you. I pray that everything works out and that, you know, that you get out of it everything that you hope that you would get out of it going into it. I pray that you don't get no type of sickness, and I damn sure pray that you keep your life.
Hell yeah. Shit, man.
From what I understand, from what I hear, and from what's floating around the internet airwaves, people have actually checked out as a result of that shit.
You know what I heard? I'm gonna tell you something that I heard, but you know what though? We're not trying to clickbait y'all. This is not this, whatever. But I heard something, and I don't know how true it is. X didn't die of a fucking overdose.
So what was it?
That C to the V, baby.
So COVID took X out?
That's what I'm hearing. I haven't heard anybody confirm this further, but this person that I heard it from, I'm not going to put them on blast. We'll talk about this offline. It's a little off, but the reasoning they gave and the way it happened, I'm like, I can see that. I heard he got a shot. And then it just took him down. Because think about it. How the hell did it come from an overdose when the autopsy shouldn't even have been released? The autopsy take at least 72 hours. I know that for sure. So how the hell when he first passed, he overdosed? What? I'm just saying, but I'm not saying. Like,
you know what? Like I always say, I wasn't there. I don't know what the fuck happened. You know, all I can say in that case, in his situation, is
truth needs to be told.
Oh, well, the truth definitely needs to be put out there. Like, you know, if it's like, don't have everybody thinking that he left here like that when it really went down another way.
Right, especially when you're just running off the story that X wasn't hiding that shit. It wasn't like it was a secret. He did what he did. But if you notice, X was fat as shit.
Yeah, he had gained weight. He definitely did.
And I know for sure that don't mean anything, but just looking through his life, like I think he was on the path to really trying to come back and, like get his shit together.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
So I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. I mean, like I said, it's been no confirmed reports, and I don't think there ever will be unless we really get down to the underlying situations on why. But he just signed a deal back to Def Jam at that point before he checked.
Oh yeah.
He was recording. He's about to bring another album out. But I'm not a conspiracy theorist, and his tracks is out there. Whatever the bull, what's the boy name? They call him Hitmaker, Young Bird, same dude.
I just want to touch on. You said you're not a conspiracy theorist. Let me just say this about that. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion.
Yeah, no, sure.
And if having an opinion makes me a conspiracy theorist, then a conspiracy theorist I'll just have to be, and that's reality.
All right, man. We're gonna move on, man. We're gonna move on. Yo, we're gonna do oldie but goodie movie reviews right now, man. You're gonna touch on them. I'm gonna touch on nobody. You started off.
Okay, now I had an opportunity to view the entire 10-episode series of the movie or the series film.
Wait, so it's 10? I didn't know it was 10. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it was 10 of them.
Okay.
And I've been hearing now, I done heard from a couple different people from different walks of life, but everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody like, oh, well, yeah, it's a little out there, or I can't really follow it, or I can't really. All right, listen. First of all, when you got a movie, let's just start there. When you have a movie, some movies require that you pay close attention to that movie from beginning to end. Otherwise, you're going to get thrown off and you're never going to get back on course. And the movie will go off and you'll be sitting there like, I don't get it.
Let me ask you a question, because I definitely want you to finish. Mm-hmm. Is it like a Usual Suspects type of like, you got to pay attention in the beginning and then the ending you kind of get like, oh shit, all right, I know what Kaiser Sosa is like.
It kind of, in a way, because the thing is, as the episodes go, a lot of shit gets revealed, and what they do, they show you things early on, and then they kind of revisit it on the back end, and then they show you how it all ties in.
So is it, because I know, that's not a foreshadow? Is it the yin and yang in the movies or something like that? It's something I forget. But go ahead.
It's like, okay. And you know me, I don't like giving away shit because I want people to watch it and be enlightened. Only thing I try to do is I just try to point you in the right direction. And in my estimation, sitting down watching them is definitely the right direction. It's a good show. It's like they created a new genre with this series, and I call that genre horror awareness. It's a horror series, but it also calls awareness to one of society's biggest problems, which is
Tales from the Crypt.
Well, there you go. Tales from the Crypt is another good example of it.
Okay, all right. So now I'm following you. Okay, go. I'm following you. Go.
Or did you mean Tales from the Hood?
Yeah, Tales from the Hood. My bad. Tales from the Hood. My bad. My fault. Yeah.
Made you do the shit too. I heard Tales from the, and I just but yeah, it's on that same kind of. You could definitely lump those type of shits all under the same umbrella. Which, again, horror awareness, that should be a genre, man. Listen, this is not a waste of time. What cats need to do is they need to sit down, clear their mind, and watch the shit. Every time you watch it, make sure that you're not distracted. Put your fucking phone down, all of that cool shit, and pay attention. Because if you do that, I guarantee you'll walk away from saying, yo, that shit was all right.
Okay.
A lot of sense. And yes, there is just so people understand this for those who have seen it and still like, I don't know what he's talking about. There is a supernatural presence. There's an evil demonic presence in this series and that's the reason why all of the stuff that people say, well, that's a little out there. It's really not. especially if you had some of the experiences in life that I've had, it's really not. Shit is real. So just sit
Yeah,
down.
because you the nigga that shoot at crows and shit.
You know what?
What happened?
I'm not even going to get into that because
All right, I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I got soldiers out here that's in the form of animals, and I got a crow handle. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to get into that right now.
See, here we go. Yep.
Just know I got soldiers in all forms, both human and animal. But that crow found it out. But anyway, I'm just saying. But anyway.
Go ahead, man.
The show film is definitely to be seen. I give it 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's more than fair, actually.
8.5.
Because you got me wanting to check it out, but I told you I kind of got diverted because I was like, I don't really want to watch it. And then, my lady watched it and she was on episode 8, I don't know. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to watch it at all. Like,
check it out and pay attention. You won't be mad you did. Guaranteed.
All right, cool. So now on to my review. The movie Nobody. So I don't want to give it away. I'm going to say this. It starts off slow. Okay. And as you were saying, it's kind of like, especially these days with the pandemic, we're still in the pandemic. It's like somebody goes on a routine every day. And you really don't know this person. And this person turns out to be, man, one of them dudes. And this ain't no drug dealing shit, whatever. It's just one of them guys, whatever, who you don't want to mess with. And he proves himself. And I think it's very underrated because anybody I recommended the movie to was like, man, you sure this joint all right? But then you'll get a text later like, yo, that shit was all right. Like, exactly. You got to sit down and watch the movie. Just watch it. Because little tidbits in the beginning where you'll see, like, hold up, he not that bull. Like, something else is behind this. And then when shit breaks out, it breaks the fuck out. That's all I'm going to say. So, as far as that movie go, now I would have to lump that with a John Wick.
Mm-hmm.
I would give that, I give it an 8. I give it an 8.
Okay.
I'll put it this way, it has replay value. Ain't nothing else on, let's just throw this joint on. Like,
all right, cool.
So it was something, I just clicked on and I heard about, and I was like, the hell. The same day I was asking you whatever, like, yo, you got any movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just stumbled on that. And I was like, all right, the hell with it, clicking. Like, and yeah, I went for the ride. It was definitely all right, man. So
before we move off of this, I just want to say one thing, and I plan to do this every episode of this podcast until it gets official. Restore the Snyderverse. And what that means, I know, I figured you didn't. And what that means is the Zack Snyder version of the Justice League, that shit was fire. It was all that. That other shit they put out in the beginning was whack. And that's a fact. They never should have wasted our time with that shit because it wasn't lit. And the Snyderverse, the Zack Snyder version of Justice League, that shit is it. And that's reality.
Well, all I can say about that is fuck Batman. But let's move on. So we have a conundrum right here. This is big between me and you. So so we're going into the glove. My man Gary Payton, my homeboy, is questioning Mike's greatness versus LeBron greatness. So I'm gonna start this one off.
Yeah, you do that.
We are talking about the last, and probably the last one you will see, and especially as a point guard, defensive player of the year. He didn't get really a chance to guard LeBron in his prime, so I mean, we can kind of put that to the side. But he did guard Mike in his prime. Mm-hmm. And the only thing Gary Payton said was he feels as though that LeBron is a better all-around player. That's all he said. Okay? I mean, he never said LeBron was a greater scorer. He never said LeBron was a greater rebounder, a better defensive player, a better playmaker, a better teammate. All he said was he think when you encompass all that, he's the better player. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm not saying that at all. I think Gary and Mike got some type of little beef over the finals, which it should be. Yo, first of all, there's no reason for you to laugh, okay?
Listen, man, go ahead.
There's no reason for you to laugh at all, man. There's no reason for you to laugh.
Speak your piece, brother.
I'm just saying I think that Gary guarded Mike the best in the finals. He's had some games where Mike couldn't hit the side of a backboard. That's documented. I think that Gary is probably the best defensive guard we've ever seen. And his opinion means a lot to me. I'm not saying it's a fact. His opinion means a lot to me. It should mean a lot to you too. And I don't understand why you're still laughing. But
go ahead, bro.
I'm just saying because you're doing a whole lot of snickering and
man, don't mind me, man. Go ahead, man.
Okay, and I just feel as though, if Gary feel as though fuck Mike, it's fuck Mike. Fuck it. Continue on.
Okay. First of all, I keep on telling myself I'm not going to have these conversations because they're fucking ridiculous and pointless. I keep telling myself that, but I keep finding myself revisiting the same shit. Now, why is it that only way, and what they call these motherfuckers is LeBron out, they call these motherfuckers bronzesexuals.
Gary ain't one of those, man. I mean, one of those.
I mean, apparently he is. But
no, he's not. I mean, if he feels as though, you know what? I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We'll get to that though. But my thing is this though. Now, as I look at this shit, I don't give a fuck what the sport, what the athlete. Don't matter. I judge players based off what they do on the biggest stage. Okay. And football, the biggest stage is the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck. You could have tore shit up the whole season. If you get out there and lay an egg, it don't mean shit. Don't mean nothing. You could flip. Sure. I mean, just ask the Patriots. Undefeated all season.
You can ask us. Honestly, shit, like.
Lost the bowl. I mean, I ain't gonna put y'all in that. You know what I mean?
It's all good. I'm not worried about it. Like.
Okay. So, but the subject right now is basketball. That's the subject at hand. So let me ask you a question. When you look at the gaudy numbers that Giannis put up his entire MVP season, well, MVP caliber season going into the playoffs.
You mean two? Because I don't know how he got this. Well, yeah, he got back-to-back, remember?
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, no. I'm not trying to, I'm just saying because definitely for sure the second year, I'm like, no, that shouldn't have happened, but go ahead.
So did it matter to a hill of shit once the lights came on when it mattered most?
No, because his first season he got exposed by Budenholzer, who wound up being his coach, to just form a line. And then the second season they did the same thing. The next team did the same thing. So the coach that stopped you, that's now your coach, can't figure out how to get you off because you are what you are.
See, what kills me about people that like to, it's funny how motherfuckers do. They'll tell you, when this debate starts, they'll say, well, Jordan supporters, all they talk about is the ring. What do you play the game for?
To win the championship.
So you mean to tell me?
Unless you Barkley.
Oh, well, see, I ain't got nothing. I'm not, that's another story.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's certain guys like that who, well, I played the game just to, you didn't want to win a championship, you're fucking lying. But go ahead.
My thing is, if you play the game for the chip, and they all do, if hoisting up that Lombardi trophy, excuse me, I said Lombardi, wow.
Daniel O'Brien.
Yeah, if hoisting up that trophy is that fucking important to you as you claim it is, But then with somebody who's hoisted it up more than you is in comparison, now all of a sudden it don't matter. Stop the dumb shit. Listen, LeBron is one of the greatest basketball players to ever step foot on an NBA court.
For sure.
No question. No question.
But it's levels. It is levels, though. It
why
is levels.
You have to be better than the greatest. See, the greatest, there's only one greatest. And like, and just like I heard, whose podcast was it? Somebody was fucking with T.O., asking T.O. what T.O. was saying that he was a GOAT. And then it was like, he's like, there's no such thing as a GOAT. You're either the greatest.
I think that was his, yo.
That was his own shit?
I think that was his, yeah.
Damn. All right, well, I know somebody.
And I think, you know what? I think it was Randy Moss.
Randy Moss said that shit? I know it was somebody.
I think so, yo.
Somebody said that to him. So and he kept on saying, well, I'm a GOAT. And see, the way they ran it down on him, like there can't be multiple GOATs. It's either there's a GOAT and that's it. And
you know what though? And that makes sense because it will be apostrophe S.
There you go. There you go.
The GOAT is the GOAT.
You're not going to see. You cannot. What's LeBron's record in the finals?
Shit, what is it? 4-9 or 4-10?
I think it's
no. He's been to 10, 4-6.
4-6. Like Udonis Haslam said after he won that most recent John, we don't celebrate 4 wins in 10 tries. Now, Mike been there 6 times.
UD said that?
Yeah, he said that.
That's supposed to be his guy. Okay.
Well, he said it. He said, "Come on now, let's calm down. We don't do all this, fucking 4 wins and 10 tries. Like, stop this dumb shit. Like, let's."
So you let a role player talk shit about him? Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you know what? I don't know what type cat you. I don't know.
Oh, no, he a real bull. Like he a real bull.
He said he was the big homie. I mean, so like.
No, you did real bull. I already got Miami on Lizzie. Like, when it comes to that type shit, whatever, maybe not, in his lane. No, you're not gonna do that.
So, but I'm just tired of having this conversation. It can't. It's Gary Payton.
Well, wait. You transitioning into something else right now, whatever.
Well, no. I'm keeping it in the yard. Gary, okay. Right. I think that Gary Payton is just a little bitter, just a little bitter. I mean, wait a minute, hold on. I think a little bit, just a little bit, because you gotta realize.
Stop calling my OG, man. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm just stating facts, bro. Jordan is the reason why a lot of cats ended their careers without rings on their fingers. And they a little sorry, a little bit, and he one of them. I mean, Peyton was good enough to maneuver his way through the West, come out of the West. He just ran into something that just was unbeatable. That's all. Point blank, period. He ran into an entity that just would not be denied.
Well, if George Karl would have put Gary Payton on him from game one, I think we'd be talking a little bit differently. But go ahead. That's just my opinion.
Now, when I hear shit like that.
Just my opinion, that's all.
When I hear shit like that.
Because your man already said he had a lot of other things on his mind. I don't know what was on his mind, but whatever. Maybe if GP was on him from game one, instead of at game, 4 or 5, this thing might have been a little different. I don't know. Not saying we would have won. It might have went to 7. We might be like, we took you 7, nigga.
Yeah, I would have played one extra game.
Fuck it, I say we probably would have fucking won, man. Fuck it, man. Shit. Nah, man. Because sometimes you be getting a little disrespectful with this Jordan shit, man.
No, I'm not.
I get the boys props, whatever, but sometimes, like, come on, man. Like, you act like he wasn't in, like, come on, man. He wasn't in no battles.
Hey, brother, I never said the. Listen, you know what? People kill me with this. Jordan never came back from 3 down to win a series in 7.
Well, you can't even talk about that because he was never 3 down. So
he was never 3 down in a fight.
That argument right there doesn't make any sense. Like,
bro,
what I will say is though, it was a great accomplishment for LeBron, but should never been in that position.
If you want to brag about getting up after getting dropped, that's cool that you had the intestinal fortitude to get up. That's what's up. But let's not lose sight of the fact that your ass did get dropped. You got dropped. I mean, you got up though. You got up, you dusted yourself off, and you handled your business. That's what's up. But you did get dropped. You still you can't just overlook that. Like so if you arguing about it at a later date, the motherfucker say, you say, well, damn, yeah, main man, I took main man out. So somebody that was there looking like, yeah, I mean, you definitely took him out, but
it was a struggle.
I mean, you gotta give boss props though. I mean, he
fucked you up.
He represented too that day, even though you got him though. You unquestionably got him, but let's not lose sight of the big picture, like all of it. You feel me? But as far as this LeBron shit go and Gary Payton, and I'm sorry, like I gotta say this,
LeBron. Yo, you said it already like 3 times. You say it again, man. Now I think you coming at the whole Sonics Nation, which I am originally a Sonics fan who transferred over to the Thunder because as growing up as a sports fan, my OG told me you don't run when shit get tough. You know what I'm saying? You stick it out.
No doubt.
So I stuck it out.
No doubt. My
you know
man.
What I mean? So
I'm
now you disrespecting the Thunder and the Sonics Nation with your comments. That's all I'm letting you know. That's all I'm letting you know.
Yeah, I'm a Bulls fan to the end, and you see what we going through. So I mean,
sure. I'm not doubting that. I'm not doubting that at all. But what I'm saying is, with your comments,
I'm not gonna sit here and let
you're starting to cut a little deep. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, man, I'm not gonna sit here and let an old fucking
here we go.
gooberhead motherfucker talk shit about my man like that in regard to this old fucking Reese's peanut butter cup when the chocolate peel off with the rapper hairline ass nigga. He ain't better than
This is what I'm talking about, man.
Man, I'm tired of this shit.
This is unnecessary. You just, since the last episode, I've been telling you this on the personal. You just been busting on people. What's going on, man?
Listen, bro, I'm on my Still John. One more time, shout out to my man Still. Don't you get tired of this shit? I definitely get tired of this shit. Every time I turn around, somebody somewhere trying to badmouth the greatest of all time.
Man, listen, man, look. It is what it is, man. You know what, though? As we said earlier in this episode, there's nothing wrong with having an opinion. That's his opinion.
You know what? There's definitely nothing wrong with having an opinion, and that opinion, no doubt, belongs to him.
That's it. Don't, because you about to say a but and it's about to transition. That's it right there. That's it. That's all we need to hear. That's it.
I'm gonna leave it right there. I ain't gonna say shit else.
That's
man.
it.
You ain't gonna say nothing else.
So now, we're in the red zone for this right now. I got some things I need to say. Hot seat, bringing it back. Tom fucking Brady. Okay, all right. I mean, you won 7 rings. You blocked us from maybe 1 at least. You didn't really do shit, but didn't really do shit in the Super Bowl either. Why are you going back and forth with the youngin' though? Like, what's up with you, man? Like, I mean, you scared? Eventually, you want to retire, or do you want to go out like Brett Favre? And I've been a Brady supporter, but this latest shit is starting to get under my fucking skin. All right, it wasn't between you and Mahomes. It was a bet that was made on the Super Bowl between baseball players. The bet played out. It was funny. Ha ha. Mahomes makes a comment. No, I'm sorry. No, the Bull made a comment. Brady makes a comment. Words or something. I can't remember what it was. And my man Mahomes came through with the joint and said, I'll see you in 20 years. That's all I remember. Bro, you are on your way to getting broken the fuck up. You should be glad the way things that played out last year in that Super Bowl, we shall see you again. I don't know if it's this year or it was the year behind, because you keep talking this you won't play for 2 more years shit. I hope somebody puts your motherfucking kneecap in your throat next year. That's how I'm rocking out. Fuck him. Fuck this avocado ice cream eating fucking Lombardi fucking tossing off of fucking yachts drunk motherfucker. I'm sick of it now. You know, I've been, you know, you've been getting under my nerves for a little couple years now. I'm gonna say about 3 or 4. And now you go ahead and disrespect the young GOAT. You go ahead and you disrespect him. Not going for it. Fuck you, bitch. Die slow death. 1,000 of them. Now you're up with next with your everybody who has a problem with Mike being the GOAT situation. I think you already laid it down, but go ahead.
I mean, it ain't really, it's really not a lot more to say. I mean, I think that these motherfuckers that, first of all, y'all need to stop thinking about that man so much. It's a little disturbing. You know, you wake up in the morning, you're getting yourself together, you're thinking about Jordan being the GOAT and it bothers you. You grab your phone, you jump on your social media platforms, and you want to type up all of these bullshit, bogus ass stats to try to once again prove the case that, you know, dude with the fucked up, I can't even say hairline, it's like just a fucked up hair structure. Like, because that shit
hair structure.
It's fucked up back here. That shit just
right.
Up. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all really upset that man, no matter if he was the winner, he could win the championship for the next 3 years. He's still gonna have a losing record in the finals. That shit can't never catch up.
Yeah.
I mean,
unfortunately, yeah.
I mean, yeah. So like you're behind, brother. You're never gonna be on par. You're never gonna be ahead. You're behind. Leave it at that. Stop running around here trying to find rhymes or reasons why this dude is on Jordan's level, because he's not. There's Michael Jordan and there's everybody else. I'm sorry. Gary Payton, get over it. Isaiah Thomas, get over it.
Whoa, wait. First of all, don't lump Gary Payton with Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas and Mike got some real beef. I think Gary Payton and Jordan, I think the jab back from GP was because when Mike did some nut shit on The Last Dance or whatever, when GP had said something, whatever. So I'm not going to get into that because he was doing the same shit. He was doing snickering and shit, whatever. So I'm just saying whatever. Like, I see a lot of that shit. Like, yeah, okay, all right, that's cool.
Come on, man. Listen. Gary Payton, the next time he got an opportunity for a sound bite, he needs to just find something else to talk about. Leave Jordan name out your mouth. Don't talk about that man. 6 times NBA champion, 6-time finals MVP, just undefeated. Just call it that. Say fuck all that. Just say undefeated. He's undefeated as far as championship series go. He's undefeated as far as deciding who gets the MVP of said championship series. He's just undefeated. Just call him that. Just say undefeated and you know you're talking about Mike. He ain't got no L's on his record. All these other athletes who they want to try to put above Mike, whether it be a basketball player or a certain football player that got more rings than Mike now, but also got more L's than Mike. You see what I'm saying? All these niggas got L's, man. I mean, come on. Look, is it Tom Brady?
Wait. Bill Russell got an L?
Who?
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell? Oh, no. Bill Russell ain't got no L's. Wait. No,
he do. Look.
L.
He do. What would them beat him that year? Yeah.
He do got an L. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm saying, everybody.
He also got 11 though. I mean, shit. Like,
yeah, but with an L.
Shit get goofy, man. Y'all swear, man.
It got to. It got to get goofy because this shit don't. Excuse me. That's off topic, but it got to get goofy. It got to, because when you stop and think about it, bro. When you stop and think about it, it's no way imperfection trumps perfection. It can't happen.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, when you really, really think about it, though, bringing up the Bill Russell conversation.
What about it? Because some of them rings,
he had more odds to lose than Mike did.
Some of those rings got won before it was even a fucking shot clock.
Not sure about that, but it's a possibility. I'm not sure about that. But however, here's the whole thing though, whatever. If I shoot the ball 10 times and if I shoot the ball, 11? So that'd be 12, right? So 12. So you're 6. I have more chances than missing than you do, right?
Yeah, no doubt you got more chances, okay. But you also could have won 12 for 12.
The fuck?
I mean, listen, if you want to go,
that's not a logical explanation right there. It's really not. Like,
no, it's very logical. You said you got more opportunities than this, and you do. But you also could have hit every fucking shot.
But what's the odds of that?
All right, well, what's the odds of a person from 3-point land starting in the left corner and going all the way around to the other side and hitting every three? After making a bet saying that if I miss one of these, I'll buy everybody in here a pair of my sneaks. But I ain't missing, so you ain't getting no sneaks today. And he didn't miss.
All right, so where did this take place at?
And listen, it happened at this camp.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
It happened at his camp. Okay, that's what's up.
Well, so what? All of a sudden,
tell him to stop making ugly sneaks for other people too and shit, whatever. Like, what the fuck? Like,
he don't do that. He don't do that. Listen,
they make the ugliest sneaks for everybody. Well, granted, it's all retros from Jordan, whatever. It's not anything. Even the new joints are kind of ugly. I ain't gonna lie. Jordan new joints, whatever. I wouldn't even touch them. But my thing is this though, whatever. Why are you like, yo, man? Let these young boys eat, man. You still eating off of them? Let them eat.
I mean, he giving them motherfuckers deals, which I mean, shit. What you mean letting them eat? They eating. Now you sound like dude from Payton 4. I ain't eating. You know what I mean? Like, come on with that shit, man.
I'm just saying though, man. Look, let them young boys eat, whatever. Give them a nice, thorough design or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You stop just approving, yeah, whatever. Go ahead, man. My joint's going about to retro again in the next 5 colorways in the next 5 months. Like, come on, and we're not gonna sell them all, whatever. We're gonna put out 100. See, you know what? I don't want to start busting on Jordan, but I'm about to, man.
For what?
I got some beef with Mike.
For what? For what?
First of all,
CC, for you being a Sonic fan, Thunder fan, sitting there talking about you got beef. You see how bad that look?
Doesn't matter.
That's a bad look, bro.
Shit comes out. All I'm saying is this, man. Look, all I'm saying is this. You got these young stars, whatever. You got, who you got? You got Russ. He got Zion. You've been had Chris Paul. I don't know if Carmelo. Yo, the only person he gave a thorough pair of sneaks to was Carmelo, because Melo designed them. After that, he can't design his own sneaks no more. He got to go into this shitty ass Jordan brand. The fuck, man?
Shitty Jordan brand. I mean, it's the brand everybody want to rock, though.
No, we rock the retros, not the new shit.
It's the
new shit being models.
Wait a minute, hold on. This is what I'm saying.
Champ Sports.
It's the brand everybody want to rock.
JC Penney's.
And it's the brand that every athlete want to be signed to.
I think Zion made a mistake. That's all I'm saying. I think he made a mistake. I think he should have went to Nike. He should have went the Kobe and LeBron route and just got his own shit.
I mean, listen, you know, you could probably say that, but I bet you when he checked his bank statement, he'd be like, damn, that Jordan brand, that shit hit, it do one thing. You know what I mean? Ching ching.
Fuck that, man. We about to shut this down, bro. We shutting it the fuck down. Because you know what? There's a lot of dumb shit that's going on in this episode. I don't know what's going on, man. But I'm loving it, though. I'm definitely loving it.
I love it too, good brother. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a chance to air our grievances. We got a chance to fucking say that old chocolate Eminem head motherfucker Gary Payton.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the parting shot for?
Nah, man, because, man, he needs to stop the dumb shit. Him.
Yo, that's the parting shot. There's no reason.
And tell that old fucking nut-ass Isaiah Thomas, the only motherfucker.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
The only motherfucker in the history of the NBA used to play ball with fucking underoos on. You know what? It's time to get off this fucking podcast now, man, because the shit getting stupid. And it's about to get even dumber, man. This nigga used to have pantalons up his ass with them little fucking...
Go ahead, shut it down, man. Shut it down.
Once again, I just want to say how much we love y'all for kicking it with a couple of brothers who put it down like no other. It's your boy, Reality Ron Bullard, my man, Chris Black. When you need a reality check, the Reality Realm is where you want to be at. We'll be back next week in the building, God willing, and that's reality.
I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code, I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping. I hustle while you rest. We from the cooking too, ain't nothing left.